Harry was just a normal university student until he discovered that he had testicular cancer. I met with Harry to talk to him about his struggles and his recent television appearance.
It was a bit of a long process. I first discovered a lump on my right testicle in December 2014. After that, I was misdiagnosed 3 times, and then from there, I was finally diagnosed in September, just gone. So originally I had an operation which was to test if I had cancer, which took my right testicle out, and then they did a biopsy on that. From that, they tested it to find out that I did have cancer, and then although they believed they got all the cancer out, they advised me to have 1 cycle of chemotherapy just as prevention, which they said would reduce my chances from 48% to 3%, so to me it was a no-brainer.
So what was the recovery and the coming back to uni like for you then?
Before university, coming back, it was really hard, like very weak. A lot of days I couldn't carry my own weight, had to be carried around, wheelchairs, all that sort of stuff. But since I gave myself a month to recover before I came back to uni, when I came back to uni it was just sort of a physical recovery and mental recovery. Obviously still, probably for the rest of my life, it will still affect my life. It'll always be in the back of my head that it could come back. But now I'm pretty much back to normal health. My doctors have given me the all clear on my lungs and everything like that. So.
Last night you featured on an episode of Tattoo Fixers. Tell me what it was like for you.
I wanted a tattoo to remember what I'd been through, but also make slightly a bit of light of the situation. So I got a tattoo of an oak tree, which still has 1 acorn left on it to represent my left nut, and 1 acorn falling to the floor, which represents my right nut, which I lost. And then underneath it just says RIP Righty, 1995 to 2015.
Tattoo Fixers has been slated quite a bit recently in the press. What was it like for your experience?
Well, obviously I've read a lot of the articles with Tattoo Fixers and seen how people have been slating it, but in my experience personally, I was treated with nothing but respect. I was asked at every opportunity if I still like my tattoo, do I want to change it at all. I was not pressured to do anything. To me it was a really great experience, and personally I can't see why anyone would complain about it, but then I can't speak for everyone.
Do you have any advice for anyone out there?
Well, obviously testicular cancer and cancer in general is a scary thing, and it's quite a lonely thing as well, so my advice would be to find someone who's gone through it and talk to them about it, because there's no one better to talk to than someone that's been through it themselves, because they can tell you what it's like and they can explain stuff to you in a less technical way, so it's easy to understand, because a lot of it the doctors explain it and you're a bit like, what's that mean? Whereas there's brilliant charities out there like Check 'em Lads. Obviously we've set up an awareness campaign, so if you ever are worried even about cancer in general, I'll happily talk to anyone about it, and a lot of charities will as well.
Let's have a look at a clip from Harry's episode.
I was scared. Like anyone would, you straight away think the worst. You think that you're going to die from it, that it's going to affect your life forever, that you're not going to be the same ever again. But at the moment, things are looking really good. Everything's on the up, and I'm getting back to normal. I want to get a tattoo to make light of my situation, but also to show what I've been through, to show that I've actually beaten and overcome testicular cancer.
Are you having a memorial tattoo for your nut that you lost?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is a bit funny, isn't it?
So it's a memorial tattoo for your ball?
Yeah. I was thinking on the back of my calf, having like an oak tree, which then has 1 acorn left on it, and the other acorn fallen to the bottom, and quite like the phrase RIP Righty, 1995 to 2015,
Righty.
Righty,
somewhere.
Righty.
it's a right ball.
If you want to find out more about Harry's story or anything about testicular cancer, check out our website www.northamptonjournalism.co.uk.